Hey guys, I hope you're having a wonderful New Year's Eve. I know it's early, but I had a request from a Cassidy Renee 98. Here's her. And she asked me to do a naked palette tutorial because she just got one for Christmas. And so I was kind of thinking I would get naked for New Year's. So I'm just combining this video in two in one. I'm going to do a naked New Year's look and a tutorial for you, Cassidy. So haven't really thought about what I'm going to do yet. I'm just going to go with it. I'm not going to go too bold. I want this to be kind of a natural, neutral look that you can wear if you're around your family, or you can wear if you're around your crazy friends that's fixing to get you in trouble. So if you'd like to see what I come up with, just keep watching. Okay, so let's just jump right in here and get started. I did already put my primer on. I used the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion that comes with the Naked palette. And before I get started, I did want to show you guys, I think I've shown you guys this palette before, but for those of you that haven't seen it, there is a dupe. I mean, the Naked palette looks like this, I know. But there's a Wet n Wild palette. It is Comfort Zone number 738. I bought it for myself. Haven't even opened it yet or haven't tried it yet. But if you'll look, this row, the bottom row especially, is so comparable to a lot of the Naked palette colors. And that is why I wanted to show you guys this, because you can use this palette for a lot of the looks that you can get from the Naked palette. And again, it is Wet n Wild number 738 Comfort Zone. You can get it at Walmart, and it's a little less than $5. Okay, so now let's get started. I don't know what I'm going to use. I think, let's see here. I think I'm going to go with Virgin on my highlight. I'm going to do that real quick first. Virgin is the lightest one on this end. Just going to go under the brow with that. And I have a lot of you girls always asking me why I don't fill in my eyebrows. And honestly, I've tried, I've experimented, and I've played around with it. I just can't make it look okay. So that's why I don't do it. I don't like it. So, I don't know. It's just not for me personally. Okay, now I'm going to pick a lid color. I think I'm going to go with Sin for a lid color today. And it's the one right next to Virgin. Looks like that. So if you guys have some crazy New Year's plans, everyone please be safe. And if you get too out there to drive, call yourself a cab, call yourself a friend, do something. Just don't get out there and get hurt or hurt someone. It's not worth it. Me, personally, I don't have any plans. Honestly, I think we are just gonna play it safe and boring and probably stay home. But if I do decide to go anywhere, which, because we have been invited to a couple of parties, I am going to be calling a cab. It's not that expensive, and it's not worth your life, you know, getting out there and having too much to drink and then thinking you're okay to drive home. So, anyway, I'm still using the Sin on the eyelid. These are such pretty colors. I love my Naked palette. I love both of them. I had a friend of mine ask me the other day, you know, if which one do I like best, and I'm telling you now, I really tried to think about it, if I had to choose, I would be in so much trouble because I don't know. I love them both so much. I don't think I could choose. Okay, so now we've got some highlight on, and then we have Sin on the lid. So now we got to pick us a crease color. I think I might go with Toasted. So let me get the angle right where you can see it, and it's right there. Here's the Toasted. So far we've got Virgin, Sin, and Toasted. So I'm going to be using one of my favorite new brushes, and I bought an eye kit from Sigma, so I'll have a ton of favorite new brushes, but this is one of my new faves. It is from Sigma. It is the E40, and it's a tapered blending brush. I've been playing around with this. I love this thing so much already. So I'm going to dip it with a light hand into the Toasted. That is one thing you'll learn, Cassidy, with the Naked palette. Takes very, very little bit of product. I'm tapping it off the end. So definitely use a light hand till you get used to it. The first time I used it, it was crazy. And I'm just going to gently add that to my crease. And it's kind of better for me to use a light hand because you can always add more. It's easier to add more than it is to take it off. I'm just doing some blending. So there we go. Got Toasted in the crease. Now we'll do the other eye. Again, I'm sure you didn't see it. Just barely touching it into the product, just a tiny bit on the tapered end. Using a very light hand. You'll learn with these colors, light hand is definitely best. I'm gonna get it blended in real good. Yeah, if I had to pick which one was my favorite between the Naked and the Naked 2, girls, I would be in so much trouble because I can't. I adore both of them. So to have to pick, it would be nearly impossible for me. Okay, I'm going to take, excuse me ladies, some Virgin, and I'm going to put it in the inner corner of my eye to brighten my eye, and then I'm going to take some Sin and put it along my bottom lash line. So first, this is the brush that comes in the Naked palette. You see it in there, so I'm going to use that and add my Virgin in the corner. Your Virgin is the lightest color that we're using for this look. Tap off the extra. And see the difference? It brightens up that eye so much. There we go. Let's get some for the other side. Okay, I'm going to be using the same brush, just wiping it off, because that's all I have in front of me. I'm not at my vanity. And I'm going to be taking some of this in, which was our lid crease, and I'm just going to put some along the lash line, just a little bit, just because I want some of the shimmers. And I don't want to mess with a lot of eyeliner at the moment. I'm trying to get an angle where you guys can see. I know this is the wrong brush to be doing this with, but like I said, I don't have the proper brush in front of me. So I'm just dealing with what I got. There we go. I just put a nice fine line across the bottom there. Now we're going to do the same thing with the other one. Okay. Then I'm just going to take my blending brush again and make sure I'm blended in good. It's because I do see like I got a little bit of a line there. You can blend with the windshield wiper motion or the circular motion, whichever you prefer. Me personally, I kind of like this one. It's easy. And with the Sigma blending brush, I was telling a friend of mine, I'm so surprised I've lasted this long without it. This brush is a wonderful, wonderful blending brush. So when I ordered my Sigma Eyes Kit brushes, I did get another one of these because I just like them. Okay, now I forgot my mascara at my vanity. Darn. Okay, so let's deal with some eyeliner first, and then I won't pause it. I'll run over there and grab a mascara real quick. So first I'm going to put, this came in with my, I think it was a free sample with my Naked 2 palette. It's 24/7 from Urban Decay in El Dorado. I am loving this color. I will definitely be buying the full size. So I'm just going to put this along my waterline, and you'll notice it brightens it up crazy much. It's just nuts. You'll see when the light hits it. See that? Isn't that crazy? I love it. And I did this yesterday with the El Dorado. There you go. You can see it. And it lasted quite a long time. I was really surprised. Because a lot of times, whatever you have on your waterline, you have to touch up a lot. This one I didn't. There it is. And let's get the other side. I love this 24/7 pencil. I do. And I also have a black liquid eyeliner 24/7 Perversion. It came with my Book of Shadows 4. I love it too, but it's going to be hard for me to pay almost 20 bucks for an eyeliner. I mean, you know, I just don't know. Let me run over here behind me and grab a mascara. Sorry about that. I have no idea which one I grabbed. I just grabbed what I came to. Okay, and this one will work. Okay, now I'm going to put on some eyeliner. I'm just going to do the top lid. I don't think I'm going to put any on the bottom. I don't know. Sometimes yeah, sometimes no, because if you don't put none on the bottom, it does widen your eyes a little bit. I'm using the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Eyeliner, and I'm using the color Charcoal. And I'm going to be using the brush that comes in the package that they give you, just because that's what I got in front of me. And there's what it looks like. Real pretty gray metallic-y color. I do like it. As you can tell, this is new. I have not used this yet. I got it a few days ago. So I'm just going to dip my brush into my eyeliner. And I do this a little bit at a time as well, because you can always add more, is the way I see it. And I start in the center and work my way out. That way, just in case there's too much on my brush, you can go either direction with it and smooth it out. So as you can tell, you know, this isn't a black. I considered using the blackest black, but I just wanted something different. This is a charcoal, kind of a, it is a gray. I don't even know how to explain it, but I love it. I got it at Walmart. And I knew that these gel liners were fabulous because the blackest black is one of my favorites. So I got this one And then I got one called Sapphire. And I haven't used it yet either. I'm kind of like a eyeliner junkie. I'm in love with eyeliners. Especially gel liners. Gel liners are my all-time favorite. 9 times out of 10, if I'm wearing an eyeliner, it's gel. I do wear pencils, don't get me wrong, but gel is most certainly my favorite. Alright, now let's go on the other side. Again, we're going to start in the middle just in case I got too much on the brush. I find that a good habit to be in because it's a good place to have the liner in case you need to work it that way or in towards the middle. Or in towards your eye ducts, you know what I mean. I don't know, it works for me, so whatever works for you. Now when you're choosing your eyeliner for this look, of course, go with whatever you like, whatever's best for you. I just wanted something different besides blackest black, and this is looking pretty good with this look. So there we go, there's the eyeliner. See that you can see it's like a gray shimmery. So I do like that a lot. I am going to put just a tiny bit on the bottom in the corners. I kind of want to draw attention to the shadow, not the liner. Paying close attention to get extremely close to that lash line. It just kind of makes my lashes look a little fuller on the bottom because I barely have any lower lashes. I got a lot on top, but I don't have much lower lash at all. Phew, hot. So, okay, there we go. So there's the liner. Now I'm going to throw on some mascara and show you the choice of lips I decided to wear. And that's it. Just a quick naked New Year's look. And don't forget, you can use the e.l.f. palette to get this look too. Any browns, any natural neutral colors that you have floating around that are your favorites. Today I chose the Maybelline Lash Stiletto. Looks like this. And there's what the one looks like. I find that this gives you a nice long, thin looking lash. I do like this. And if you haven't watched me before, I do my bottom lashes first. That way when I go to do the bottom and I'm looking up this way, I don't get mascara on my upper lid. So it's just easier for me to do the bottom first. That way I don't make a mess. Sorry about that, I disappeared on you. I have a mirror below me here. Okay, let me pick it up. Now we're going to do the top. The other side. And there we go. Here's our mascara. And I love the false lash look, but again, if you've watched any of my videos, I'm a crazy hot mess trying to put on false lashes. It's pointless for me to try it. Alright. And I chose this lip. It is from Revlon. And it is number 619, called Rose and Shine. Just putting a little color. Not much. Just a tiny bit of color, nothing major. And that'll probably get changed. But anyway, so there is my naked eye look for New Year's. So there is the getting naked on New Year's. And Cassidy, there is your first naked palette tutorial. I mean, Cassidy, see, I done did it already. Cassidy, Renee, 98. There's your naked palette tutorial. Thanks guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, it'd be great if you did. It's the button right there. If you have any questions or comments or about this video or anything else, just drop them in the box. I read everyone's comments. If you have a question or something that you definitely want me to respond to, just inbox me because I do reply to those. And you can catch me on Twitter. I'm at peanuts39. PNUTZ. Whoo, I went just brain dead there for a minute. And you can also find me on beautylist.com. It's Miss Peanut 38. Alright, thanks guys so much for watching again, and thanks out for all your support. You guys are fantastic. Be safe tonight, but have fun. I love you guys. Bye.